I think people ask me a lot, what is the most effective marketing strategy or social media strategy? Blogging, as far as I'm concerned. Those designers I know who are most successful in their marketing are bloggers. Not tweets, not Facebook posts, but blog posts. What is the shelf life of a tweet or a Facebook post? Seconds. What is the shelf life of a blog post? Forever. And so what if you were writing blog posts something like this? Homeowners throughout the Wood River Valley waste thousands of dollars on unnecessary energy costs and confront extensive UV damage to their interiors because they don't know how to properly cover their windows. Talk about pain. These are people in Sun Valley, Idaho, who have these mega homes, but they have these trapezoid windows and these hexagon windows, and they don't know how to cover them, so the sun is streaming through and destroying the interiors and screwing up the artwork, and the energy costs are going out the window. We're window treatment specialists who share these strategies during our complimentary window once-over sessions with Wood River Valley homeowners. And so the blog post goes into 10 or 15 strategies, and at the end it says, Susan and Eric Sater, among the nation's foremost window covering specialists, specialize in helping homeowners in and around the Wood River Valley substantially reduce energy costs and protect their furniture from sun damage. This is the only marketing this company ever had to do, the blog. So what I'm saying is, when you find the pain, you talk about solutions to the pain. And it really works wonders. You can even do a survey. If you don't know what the pain is, you can do a survey of your customers to find out what hurts and then promote that in your blogging or in an article. I'm a big bicyclist. I've done a lot of bicycling, so I'm a big reader of Bicycling Magazine. There was actually something in USA Today a while back. It said, according to a study just released by Bicycling Magazine, I don't know if you've ever read Bicycling Magazine, but according to a study just released by Bicycling Magazine, men are more likely than women to think about sex while bicycling. And women are more likely than men to think about bicycling during sex. I'm not saying do a sex survey of your customers, but I'm saying you can do surveys of anything. So, understanding the pain your clients feel is an important step toward our next strategy, which is this idea of dealing with two important questions. There are two critical questions on the minds of each and every one of your prospects. And your ability to answer these questions will determine how financially successful you'll become, basically. These are questions which, they may not verbalize these questions to you, but they're on their minds, and they need to be answered. And the first of these questions is, do I need you? I'm a high-end client of yours or a high-end prospect. Do I need you? In other words, are you a necessity or are you a frill? Is your interior design service or staging service, is that something I should think of as a need or something which really applies to greed? So why do I need you? Why do I need you? Why do I need what you do? Are you a frill or a necessity? Does anyone help us out here? Why do I need you? Yeah. Okay, you bring products to them they would not be exposed to otherwise? Good, okay. You alleviate their pain, absolutely. The pain is so important, and specifically which pain. You have to talk about the pain, but you definitely do. What else? Why else do I need you? Great. I can save you money. Budget is a major pain of yours. I can help you save money. Yes, you have one? Prevent you from I can help you avoid making mistakes. So this is, 99% of designers don't do this, but you need to. You need to spell out your benefits to your clients. Benefits on your homepage. 50% of the people who go to your homepage never get beyond your homepage, so your homepage needs to spell out your benefits. You need to tell me how you save me time and save me money and save me stress. You need to inform me how you can upgrade and enhance my interiors so that they work now that my lifestyle and interests have changed. You need to help me understand how it is you can help me increase my company's productivity and profitability because you can help me upgrade my interiors. Those are the kind of benefits you need to spell out. So really important to be able to address those. And the second question which you need to be able to effectively respond to is do I need you now? Do I need you now? You know, there's so many other things I want to spend money on right now. There's so many other uses for my disposable income. Why do I need you now? And this speaks to the importance of you being able to answer this question, to finish this phrase so powerfully that they have no doubt. Now is the best time to invest in our interior design services because. Now is the best time to invest in our interior design services because. Because why? Why is now the best time to invest in your interior design services? You see, their procrastination is your poison. You can't afford to let them think about it. You can't fall for the stall. You have to, if you're going to make $1 million this year, you need to make it crystal clear why they should act now to hire you now for their service. So why is now the very best time to invest in your interior design services? Yes, why is now? Life's too short. Eat dessert first, right? Okay. Enhance your space now, improve it now. Okay, I get your drift. Yes?
Now is the time to invest in our interior design services because now is the time to start enjoying your home. Why wait?
Why wait? I like that. Now is the best time to invest in our interior design services because why wait to enjoy this home that your dream home, you know? So why wait? Yes, what else? A variation, I think now's the best time to invest in your own home. Yeah. Right. Okay, you can take advantage of our special promotion, or fabric prices are due to rise in September or whatever, so now you can avoid that. But creating immediacy is really important. And you know, we were talking about the window treatments before. You can start saving half off the price of your utility bills because I can install window treatments that will protect your house from losing heat and losing cooling. So really try to create immediacy. That is really important there. Okay. Now, there is an old expression that many of you have heard perhaps, save the best for last. What if you don't? What if you save the best for first? You know, the most financially successful designers I've met over the years have this philosophy. They show and they display and they talk about their highest end, most exclusive, most expensive product lines and design services first. Because they don't believe in this B word. Maybe you've heard this B word, it's called budget. They don't believe in this B word, the B word, the budget word. They don't believe that 99% of their clients have a clue what their design budget is. You know and I know people don't really know what their design budget is, so their philosophy is that as the best, they should show the best, as a way to educate their customers as to the possibilities. You know? So they just show their best stuff. And the point is, they realize that it's just stupid to try to assume what's in people's bank account. And they also realize that people find a way to afford what they fall in love with. Years ago, my wife and son say, okay, we ought to start looking for a dog. I said, oh yeah, a dog. What, are you kidding me? We can't afford a dog. Come on, you know, do you know how expensive, I go on like this for 25 minutes. Do you know how expensive a dog is? You gotta buy a dog, and you gotta feed the dog, and then if the dog gets sick, you have to take the dog to the vet. And then if you go away on vacation, you have to take the dog to the kennel. We cannot afford a dog. We're not getting a dog. Case closed, conversation over, forget about it. So 3 days later, we're looking for a dog. And we go to this breeder who breeds golden retrievers. And the owner at this golden retriever puppy farm senses my skepticism, and he says, Dad, he calls me Dad because I'm with my son, Dad, there's somebody who wants to meet you. Meet Bella. She hands me this 9-week-old ball of golden retriever puppy love. And Bella looks at me, and I look at Bella, and I say, welcome to the family. Fast forward 11 years later, Bella and I are the best of buddies. I look forward when I'm home to walking Bella, and I practice my speeches in front of Bella. And in 11 years, Bella has never complained, has never criticized any of my speeches. Bella and I are buddies. So yeah, you find a way to afford what you fall in love with. Now, years ago on this same concept, Hunter Douglas wanted to figure out why it was that about 1/2% of all their dealers were selling 99% of all the Luminet privacy shears, a very expensive vertical shear. They couldn't figure out why is that such a small percentage of dealers are selling so many of these high-end blinds. So they hired me to interview the 100 top dealers in the US and Canada of Hunter Douglas Luminets. And what I found is the most successful dealers by far were simply the ones who talked about Luminets, who in their showrooms showed Luminets. They talked about it first. Before talking about less expensive, they talked about it first. And there was this guy in Carson City, Nevada, who was by far the star when it came to motorized Luminet privacy shears. I mean, that was the highest and most expensive product. This guy was selling 3 times as many as any dealer of motorized Luminets. And I said, what's the deal? How is it you're so... And he said, I don't even discuss the non-motorized varieties. I don't even show in my showroom the non-motorized, and nobody ever asks. So are you showing your best stuff and making it available to your clients? Okay, so the next strategy. I have discovered in 30 years that the most successful designers are like professional billiard players. They are always setting up the next shot. They're always focusing on the future. They're always talking about phase 2 of the project before they've even started phase 1. They're always talking about the upgrades. They're always talking about the satellite offices, the overseas facilities. They're upselling and cross-selling all the time, and this is something which is part of their mindset. And a lot of times they're using the Dr. Phil philosophy. You know, they're face-to-face with a client in their space. They're asking, how's that working for you? How's that kitchen working for you? You know, how are those bathrooms working for you? So it's all part of the strategy. You're constantly upselling. You're constantly looking forward to the next shot. And you're open to opportunities in this regard. A while back, I was speaking to a group of designers in Lexington, Kentucky, in Kentucky, and there was a woman who told a story about the fact that she got a call from a representative of the Sheikh of Bahrain, who had a $16 million racehorse in a stable in Lexington, Kentucky. And he wanted to know, the representative wanted to know if this designer was available to upgrade the stall. And she said, well, yeah, I can do that. And what an upgrade it was. I mean, she installed handmade mahogany paneling on the walls of the stall, and high-end imported window awnings on the stall, and gold-plated light fixtures, if you can imagine that, and imported crushed granite flooring. This was the Taj Mahal of stalls. And the representative was impressed, and the sheikh apparently was impressed, so she gets a call back a couple weeks later saying, could you tell us about your premium package? And she says, I'm sorry, I don't understand what you mean. Well, here's the deal. I mean, you see, the sheikh has villas all over the world. And the sheikh has cruise ships all over the world. And he has high-rise office buildings. And, you know, he has a lot of needs. we're just wondering what it would cost to exclusively hire you for the next year for this premium service. And she says, oh, I don't know. Can I get back to you? Can I call you? Can I give you some more information? Can I get back? And the representative said, oh, I see. Okay. Well, she never spoke to or heard from the representative of the Sheikh of Bahrain again because she didn't have a premium package. What about you? You know, you have the Lexus, but what if I don't want the Lexus? What if I'm so impressed with your design service that I want to hear about the Lamborghini? Do you have a Lamborghini? Do you have a premium package just in case? You know, as Wayne Gretzky says, you miss 100% of the shots you never take. So what if I am so in love with what you do that I want the whole thing? I want to hire you exclusively for a year to do all my corporate offices, all my satellite offices, all my homes, whatever. Do you have something to offer? And this is setting up the next shot. This is looking ahead and trying to anticipate just in case it can happen.